Hello, everyone. It is me, Alan, returned from the world of the dead, back to bring you another Team Yankee review, only a few weeks after it's been released. So you know, even now, I'm keeping it timely. Today, we're going to be looking at World War III, Team Yankee, Airborne Assault, Mission Pack, with the weird pooping VDV guy and the tank commander who's definitely just like staring off into space. Look at that guy. He's got no idea what's going on. I will also be looking at in a subsequent video the starter pack for the new VDV forces, but you'll just have to keep on the lookout for that one. Now, what do we get in this little mini pack that cost us, like, I don't know, $15 or something? You get every major power fielded airborne forces, either as deep penetrating forces to seize vital bridges and towns, as mobile blocking forces to drop in front of an advance, or direct air assault troops to capture key enemy positions. Man, would I hate being the mobile blocking forces dropped in front of an enemy advance. That sounds like the worst job in the Air Force.
Army.
What?
These would be Army forces.
They're in helicopters.
Some...
Moving on. This pack allows you to recreate air operations on your gaming tables with rules for American, British, West German, Soviet, and Warsaw Pact airborne forces. So let's crack it open and see what's inside. Some weirdly stubborn shrink wrap is what's on the cover, at least. I think they did like 2 layers. So here we see a blank piece of cardboard. It's got a weird indent on it. I don't know what that's... Oh! It's so that you can have your little unit cards. You get the unit card for the CH-46 Sea Knight for America. The Chinook, that's the one with the twin blades. The Sea Stallion for West Germany. And the Hip for the Soviet Union or Warsaw Pact, though here it is only for the Soviet Union. I think that everybody uses the Soviet characteristics because for some reason, even if you're East German, Czech, or Polish, you get skill 5 hips. Not that it matters, but. And now you get the mission pack. Okay, so I've looked at this. I believe this is actually just completely the same as the one in the book, the new Wolverines book, Red Dawn. And so you get a few special scenarios to play just with aircraft, and you get the rules on how to paradrop your forces, and how to... God, these have got some weird, like, these pages were stuck together. That is weird. It doesn't really bother me too much, but that is an unfortunate print error on that. That is a deep crease. Moving on, you get all the rules for running your airborne operations in all of the different countries: U.S. Army, U.S. Marine Corps, British Airborne, West German Airborne, where you can interestingly bring the little vessels, Soviet Airborne, which is greatly expanded on with the new VDV stuff, because the VDV were in fact airborne troops. Warsaw Pact, which says that you may use these for all Czechoslovakian, East German, and Polish. And Cuban, which, interestingly, if I'm not mistaken, was not mentioned on the back of the mission pack. But that makes sense because, ooh, got a little mini catalog. That's cute. Look at that. And then you have the stats page for the Hip, the Sea Stallion, the Sea Knight, and the Chinook. A little part of me is bothered that these are in a different order from how the command cards showed up, but we work with what we have, right? And I thought there was a Super Stallion too.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, okay. So it's yeah, you can field as U.S. Marines as well. Though you only get the East German card or West German card.
Put over. Oh.
Yeah. But same with the Hip, you only get a Soviet card for it. not sure if you're supposed to replace the skill rating and such with your native forces ones. Doesn't appear to be so. Where I actually kind of really see that happening, where I really see that actually mattering, that kind of question, is if the hip is fielded in an Afghanistan BDM or assault platoon, it means that the assault platoon is way less survivable because the hips are hit on 3s, whereas the rest of the unit is hit on 4s. But that's the only place I really see this mattering, because I don't think skill or courage are really going to matter. Let's see what you get here. So you get some little cardboard cutouts. These ones can be Sea Knights or Chinooks. They're cute. These are a great little holdover while we wait for them to make all the resin stuff. This one is backwards. And here we have the hips or the sea stallions, which means that if you are playing and you're a couple or a pair of wargamers and you want to split this NATO versus Warsaw Pact, you cannot field both the sea stallion and the hips at the same time, which is a bit unfortunate, but it is what it is. I mean, these are just kind of placeholders until the real stuff happens. Good thing to note, you actually can't break the rotor blades on these, as opposed to every helicopter I own for Team Yankee, which no longer has rotor blades. And you get little drop zone markers, which to my knowledge are the only unique piece of kit for this set. Everything else you can buy separately, but these little drop zone markers, they're something you have to get from this Airborne Operations pack. I would love for them to do like a little resin one or something. Maybe even just a pack of just these. Maybe some acrylic ones, like themed for the VDV or US Parachutists, Pizzicati, etc. and so on. But yeah, this is the only thing that you cannot buy separately. The rules come in the main rule book. These things are little placeholders for all of this stuff that's going to come out direct only. But these little guys, I mean, you can photocopy these from the book, but it's just, they're nice to have. And personally, I'm extremely excited to see these appearing in the game. I hope this indicates more to come, because these are just flavor, which is pretty cool. Anyway, you know how it is, guys. I don't like to waffle on too long, except when I do. So I'll bid you guys adieu. I'll see you on the next one. Like it if you liked it, dislike it if you disliked it, and make sure to drop a comment. I'll see you in the next one.